Unbelievably, there are people who still think that Ringo Starr was like not a good drummer or the least talented Beatle, and this is a hobby horse of mine. So first of all, Ringo was already a very established and revered drummer in Liverpool. The Beatles got rid of one drummer and had their pick of many other people in the city and chose Ringo specifically because they liked him, and specifically because at that time in the early 60s he was, and he will say this, one of the only drummers, especially in England, who was playing without any jazz influence. Mostly at that time you would learn how to play jazz drums and then adapt it to play with this new big beat rock and roll style. But Ringo was one of the first drummers who really came strictly to play rock and roll, and his feel was completely unlike anyone else's as a result. To me, people who talk about he's not talented, they tend to focus on how simple some of the playing is, which is true perhaps, but also I defy anyone to play that simply and have it be that soulful on a lot of those songs. And then on top of that, he came up with some unbelievably creative parts, and the one that I always point to is either Come Together, where he does like the little hi-hat swish and then goes all the way around the toms like that, or the song In My Life, which is a ballad. The groove that he plays on that is very odd and very funky, and like nothing that anyone would come up with for that song or for that melody. He's not untalented. He's one of the greatest drummers who ever lived, and you can tell that from the fact that all three of the other Beatles, as well as many other musicians, used him as a studio drummer and a live drummer after the Beatles broke up.